Alright. Let me get going here. There we go. Alright, so we're back on the farm here since last week. But we're waiting on this guy to plow. So it's going to be a little while before we can plant on this field. So last stream we had worked on planting, which we were doing some wheat. Now, next thing I want to do today, there's some contracts, some baling stuff. Ooh. Some pretty different things we gotta do here. So obviously we gotta sell our crops, but I might wait. Either I know I was talking about either getting farmland. Is it this one? Where's this one? I think it was this one I was talking about getting. So, how much can I loan up to? That's the question. I can probably loan up to maybe $500,000, I think. If not, kind of strange if I can get more. But I want to just kind of start working on some stuff here. And most of this will actually take some time. That's got probably like an hour left. Possibly. Okay, so baling is not going to be a problem. Not baling, but the wrapping. If I can turn here. There we go. So I'm just going to hook that up. Turn off the engine. We're going to hop into this because we got a little bit of a drive. So as long as we get there, we should be fine. Actually, I can hop onto this main road and follow it all the way down, which is nice. I forgot to turn on the music here. But yeah, so my whole goal today is I want to finish obviously plowing. I want to finish planting, and I want to try to get a new field, whether that be leasing or like getting some money from a loan to pay for it all, and just kind of work off paying that. It might potentially even just kind of skip the time then by the field. So we'll just see. I don't know what crop I'll do next. I might try and obviously I'm going to switch it up. Okay, so we got 2 more fields to pass by on the right here. Right? Yeah. So one more now. Once we pass this, it'll be the next field. Got it. I haven't been over here, so this is a little bit new to me. Although we have been over in this general direction. Oh, that's gonna cause an accident. Alright. That was close. Alright, we're gonna have a worker on this, because it's gonna take a while for us to do a few things, so I want to just have things working on doing their own stuff. So I can still at least work on what I need to do. And if we finish the bale wrapping, we'll take over the harvesting part. Since it will take a while. Now let's get this ready to go. The good thing is, I believe the sell point form is actually not too far away. So in the end, it does kind of work out for us. And I do want to start trying to expand a little bit on the field, so I may buy actually a couple now that I think about it. I don't know why, every time I see that off in the distance, I always think, oh, it's floating. But it's actually just standing. Alright, I'm gonna have to reverse a little bit into this area. So a mile away. There we go. That'll take a little bit to fill up, but we should be fine. I need to get behind to this backfield over here. Alright, fold. There's quite a few bales here. Actually, I need to start off down at the bottom here. Come on. There it goes. Crab steering. What does that do? I don't think I've ever seen crab steering. I'm kind of curious what that looks like. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I'm just gonna put it back on front wheel. There we go. Another one down. We'll probably not have to worry about every single bale. You know what I just thought about? Oh, there's another one. But it's for spinach. Goes to the same area as well. I might do it. And we might get more chickens here soon. I need to check some. And apparently I have to pass certain stuff on, so I'll have to fix that. Hook onto this. There we go. I do think... I'm just trying to think of what fields I could do. I might just go for field 18, get that, because that's going to give me quite a bit. I feel like. Ooh. I could go up north. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do some contracts, I think, here. Kind of help us out. Oh dear. Come on. There we go. Didn't want to grab on there for a second. I know I'm going to have to get new equipment. I'm going to have to get new fields. All that's kind of expensive. Alright, there's that. Now, obviously, we have a bunch of stuff. Want a bigger trailer. Because the one we have can only store up to like 4. I might get this. Cost 30,900 for it. I might get it. Might. Alright, there we go. I want to check on this real quick, see how they're doing. Seems like it's doing well, so that's good. We still got a little while before it's full, but shouldn't bother us. Alright, there we go for that bale. There we go. So we got 6 bales there, 7, 8 more bales. Not too many left. Next bale. I think for sure I'm gonna buy field at not 18, 15 here. So we should get a pretty good deal out of it. Actually, what is planted on it right now? Wait, what is that? Green beans, okay. Looks like we got canola here. Yep, canola there. What's that one? Spinach on these 2 fields. Sunflower for this one? Yep, sunflower for that one. Eventually I'm gonna know all the crop color stuff, but it's gonna be a while. Our plow's getting close to being done. Come on, there we go. That's a lot of bales, though. Oh, there's a boat going down that way. I didn't realize that there's stuff like that. Alright, I'm just gonna drop that off right there. I'll have to get both bales here, it seems. Alright, here comes the final bale. There we go. That or I'm probably just gonna focus on getting new fields. To be honest. More fields equals more money. So mowing. I guess we could mow. Might as well. Won't do us any harm. And we'll just manually drive this one. Alright, so I gotta take main road here. And then hit a right, then another right. Alright. Cool. I'd seen the year 2 expansion stuff's been announced. Or their roadmap for it. It'll be kind of interesting to see what they do, though. Turn right here. And then the next right. And then the field will be on the left. A couple fields down. Surprised there's no not this field, but the next field here. Alright, this to this. Bam. Alright, line there. Go. And then turn on mower. There we go. Oh. Okay, it's mowing. Okay, just didn't seem to be cutting that. I'm just gonna try to find that right speed. Yep. Actually, you know what? I want to freehand this. Worker B has completed its task. Oh, that's the plow. Okay, we will get that fixed. Now, once I get this outer road done, I should be able to just do what I need to do here. Without any problems. Actually, oh, I cannot. Okay. Turn that engine off. Go. Alright, I'm gonna turn that bottom one off. Actually, I can just do that. Lift, lift. I want to leave the engine running for a bit. Now I forget, do we actually own our plow? I honestly forget, to be honest. Vehicles. Where's the plow? Here it is. Okay, so we do own it. Couldn't remember if we did or not. So what I will do is I'm gonna go put this at the farm over here. Right quick. And we'll just park it right over here. Perfect. Let's get this off to seating. That one's fine. There we go. You know what? Screw it. Screw the lines. I'm freehanding it. How fast can I go on this motor though? 14 miles an hour? Not bad. Oh, I'm missing a whole stretch here. Yikes. Oh, it looks like I did miss a little bit of stretch here as well. Get that right quick. Where is that? There it is. There's that. I'm actually just gonna cut straight across here. And then I'll just chip away at this little section here. Alright, so we got that done. I got a feeling here in a little bit we're gonna have to empty out the green bean harvester. I'm just gonna cut like this to kind of straighten things out a little bit. And if you are looking to join, please let me know, and I will definitely give you the stuff to get in. Alright, I think about right here. Nice. We're at 80% done for this field. I'm gonna lift that up. Alright, we'll on this side. That's down. I do like the field size though right here. It's not too bad. Alright, just got a little bit more here. There we go. This should be the final row right here. Yep. Alright, well that's done. I guess we could do that. Why not? Seeding looks to be doing fine, I think. Precision farming. Seed rate high. That's not good. Standard. This field should do this pretty well. It's gonna not do well for us. I think I got enough time to at least run this down to the field. Either way, I'm just gonna go left, go all the way down. I think that's just gonna be the best way to do it. Actually, how are you? Ooh. Can I see the farming field? Or no? Nope, I can't. Okay. I like how there's like no traffic. Oh wait, never mind, there's traffic. First car in the century, pretty much. I might get the fields. I'll check that here in a minute, actually, while I'm not driving. Oh, there's a little bit of a texture problem. Can I turn them this way? I can. Get a bit closer. Good to know. Oh, you have room. There's a little bit of a texture issue with the track, I guess. Or the conveyor belt for it. Turn right up here. Alright, work up. Oh, this field. What field is this? Field 87. Okay. Keep that one in mind. Seems like a decent sized field for us that we could get. But my main goal right now is I want to get the fields over here first. This little area. So get the close ones and then expand out further. Alright, here's the field. We'll go down to the very end. Alright. There's the field here. Right there. Area. Oh, you turd. It's right there. Did it figure it out? It did. Cool. Alright, how's the seeding going on over here? It's gone a lot further. Seed rate. Still doing its typical deal there. Oh, then this one's about full, so we need to empty that out. And its selling area is the same as field 88, so that's good. I'm just gonna wait for it to get filled up here. Kind of surprising how these tractors work. So how does it tell? Obviously it picks it up since it conveyor belt, which probably leads to right here, so it can spit it out. So it's just one giant conveyor belt, pretty much. At least that's what it seems. I don't get how 15 miles per hour is 16 miles per hour, but it is. Oh, I just stopped it just in time, I think. Oh, we can get a few loads out of this, actually. Never mind. Pull it off to the side here. We'll leave it there. Alright, time to go and get this tractor. And get it to field 88 here. So we don't have to worry about it later. Alright, this next turn's the road we need to take. overall, we pretty much gained some money now, so that's good. Good for us. Come on. There we go. Alright, it's over there at that end of the field. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that for a while. Although I do want to take over this myself. We'll just harvest our own way. I don't know why, I feel like the header was bigger on this for some reason. Well, there's a little rolly piece down there I didn't realize. Oh. Okay. And I'll just turn around up here and just kind of go straight back and forth here. Looks like I missed a few pieces. I'm gonna get those then. Since I'm right here. I'm really just kind of watching this bottom right. Making sure we're at least getting what we can. Off to the side a little too much here. There we go. That should fix it. And if the field 88 guy gets filled up before we do, which will probably happen, we'll just have the AI worker take over on this field. Behind us seems to be doing fine, so that's good. turned around. And there is rain on the way. So, what time does that rain get here? Our cedar's almost done. Where's the calendar? Here it is. So, possibility could be anywhere from 1800 to 2400. Sometimes they like to show up an hour before and that kind of deal. So, we'll just have to keep an eye on that. But we shouldn't have to really worry about it, because that will probably be a while from now. I'm just really watching the bottom left here. $25% done with this field, so that's good. That might have been missed too. That's alright. We'll go back for that. Maybe. Check on that other harvester. It's got a file. Wow, okay. Much longer than I thought. Oh, I guess it could line up again. Keep an eye on it. Well, it's harvesting that when we fill my drink right quick. Sadly, the bad thing is we won't get the yield from this. Contract-wise, there's nothing really good. We can't do red beets or carrots, so it's just these two, I guess. For now. Seeding wise, we are doing pretty good. Oh, it's on the last row. Okay. That's good. Alright. Straighten back out here. Also, so next stream, which will be the Satisfactory stream, there is going to be a little bit of an announcement, but I'm going to be obviously saying a little bit early since it's 2025. Still in that series hasn't come out yet till 2026. So just stay tuned for next stream and that kind of deal. For that little game that we having on the main channel. Into this row here. Our seeder is also finished. So what I'm going to do right quick is have our AI worker take over. While I handle the rest of this. Clear on the right, left for clear on. And we'll just put this stuff away for the year. Oh dear, that's not gonna work out. I cannot back up for the life of me, it seems. Come on. I can do it. Maybe. Alright. Disconnect that. We'll go ahead and put this tractor away for the time. I guess I will open up 1 and 2. Just going back a little bit further. There we go. Leave that there. Shut that. And plow. I guess I can just put it right in front of the seeder because we won't really need it. Leave it there. Kind of curious what the shed looks like at nighttime. Or the barn, I should say, technically. Right there, I think. How close to it? Alright. I'm not going to question how I managed that, but I did. Alright. So... oh, I can turn on the lights itself. Okay. The lanterns must just do their own thing, I guess. Leave the lights on. So we got ourselves our own fields planted right now. So that's good. What is canola? Oh, it's like harvested. Darn. How much are the fields though? 225,000, 182,000. Alright. I guess we just gotta wait on the contracts to finish and then we can put the time forward at least to the next, basically when it's harvest season. For us, at least. Where is it? There it is. You missed a row. Okay, I'm not gonna question it, but you know, that works too. And it's gonna be right here, so we should be fine on time, I think. We'll just let it do its thing until it's pretty much full, and then I'll unload it and take over. It's definitely probably gonna be this row that gets full on. At least that's what it seemed like. Although, how does the conveyor's up and it just kind of goes through there, shoots out. Huh. How much can this hold actually? I think it was like 35,000 or something. This is a spinach harvester, I think. Yeah, spinach harvester. So let's see here. Yeah, but it says 35, so I would imagine it's 35,000 liters. Surprisingly, it didn't finish on this row, which is kind of interesting. Alright, I'm gonna turn around over here. And it's going to try to figure out its life for a minute here. Although I think this is gonna fill up the trailer, because it's a crone, which means trailer crone. Here it is, 52,000 pounds. Basically 52,000 pounds of spinach it can hold up to. Or at least that's what I think the liters little thing is. Liters is the pound. Come on. Get done doing your little turning deal here. Finally. Only took it a little while to actually make its turn. Granted, it's gonna do its whole ritual again here in just a second. I'll be glad once all the turning stuff's done, but for right now it's gonna take a little while, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Seems like I actually might get done with it. Definitely not making its fill right then. I think so. Because with the little track lines deal, it kind of makes it a little bit more longer for harvesting wise right here. I think it'll finish out at probably that second track line piece, I think. The other harvesters also just hit 80%. So we'll have to go and be ready to sell. I think what I'll do is I'll just take this tractor with me, pick up the other one, unload that tractor right quick, and then go unload this one and sell what it has for this field so far. We should get about roughly 10K for this one. For field 88. And about 13 something for field 76. So that's not too bad. I'll just kind of cut across the field here a little bit. Actually, how long until it's full? I think we got a little bit of enough time to actually go sell right quick. It's gonna be left, then right, and we'll be there. So we should be able to easily find it as well. Alright, turn right here. Right here. Tell me, you want it right here? Now there ain't no way that's where it wants me to go. I guess that's where it wants me to go? Okay. Not my fault if it's the wrong spot. Alright. We'll just go ahead and get out of here. Oh, I'm stuck. Go ahead and load the green bean harvester as well. Wait, that don't make sense. You put a stop sign on the left. Okay. I'm not even gonna question it. So that is very questionable. Alright, I'm gonna turn around and take the end of the field here. Our second unload for this guy. Alright. Alright, I'll just let it do it. Actually, I can't even do that, so I need to pull forward some. There we go. That should do it. And we'll get this back to field 88. Alright, so we just gotta get back onto this main road right up ahead here. I really don't get why there's stop signs like this, but it's definitely a little strange how they have it like that. Unless there's like an actual reason for it. There it is. It's over there. I saw a bright yellow thing out of the corner of my eye. Alright, so we could probably fit one full load from that harvester for this field. And we can sell it. This thing's doing its own deal. Take over so we can save a little bit of money here. Steering assist. There we go. And it seems like it has a little bit of an offset. Not by much though. Flip it here. Trying to see what that 9.9 is about. Probably the speed of the thing per kilometers per hour or something. That's the only thing I can think of that would fit those numbers. We're going over here. Try to attach over to this side. Which I don't want it done. get turned around here. Oh, I do not like that. Okay. Oh, there's a little deer over there. Just chilling on the side of the field here. And honestly, we don't have to worry about both harvesters filling up pretty quickly, which is nice. Alright. So, next row. Lift that up. Let's go around right here. Get this straightened back out. We should be able to get all this right here. No problem. Alright. Next row. Get the auto cruise control on there. I wonder what kind of mods are out there now. I know there's probably been quite a bit since I last checked. So we're at 64% full. Kind of curious what the other one is at. It's probably like 20 or 30% for the other harvester. some buttons back there. Can't even tell what they are. It's kind of insane how they detail all this. And there we go. Want to try and get this tractor at least filled up one full time again. Although I do want to check on that other harvester right quick once we get to the end of this row and that kind of deal. That off. How's it doing? It's at pretty much 40%. Alright, we'll get turned around here. I don't know why, I feel like I'm forgetting some. Alright, we're good with that row. Move, dear, move. And there they go. Off into the woods. Although one stayed behind. I am for sure gonna probably buy a field. Now, it probably won't be field 15 because it has a crop on it, so I might get field 6 right here. Or whichever is the better one. Seems to be field 7, so that's $185,000 I need to borrow. And then we'll pay that off over time, I guess. We're getting full here, so we'll need to get the tractor and trailer. It'll definitely be this row right here. Come on. I know it's getting like right there. There it goes. So it'll just basically automatically stop for me, which will be good. I guess we'll just go ahead and take this field 76 right quick, I guess. I guess we'll just hire a worker so I can continue at least harvesting for us while we're away, making it easy to come back to. While we check on the other harvester and make sure it's at least unloaded most of its stuff. And I think once we unload it, or sell this, we'll call it good. Because I'm starting to get tired and kind of getting to that point. So now obviously streams might change some. I know I've made it possible to, I just decided to change Sunday streams instead of having them at the same time as the Farming Simulator ones. I've put it back a few hours and I like that a little bit more. instead of super late nights because of me having 2 jobs at once, waking up early in the morning. So I'm kind of adjusting for that. Alright, that seems like it's fine. I'll always get by this right quick. Alright, so the next stream will be November 23rd, and we'll be playing some Satisfactory again. Working on the factory and stuff. We're probably going to try to work on expanding the copper things and doing the concrete, getting that all taken care of and caught up. Now, of course, I might do a few other things. We'll see. I'm going to try and work on upgrades and stuff, mainly. The best of my ability, to say the least. Oh god. I can't drive. Alright, we'll just load right here. Oh, there's a spinning piece back there. Oh. Okay. Didn't even know that. Well, good thing I did stop. Otherwise, we would have had a little bit of an accident there. We'll get this taken care of. I'm actually going to cut across right here. Check on the harvester. Come here, harvester. I need you. Where you at? 11,000. Okay. Let's at least get back to the field 88. Also, if you do want to catch the next Farming Simulator stream, I'll be streaming November 25th. So we'll be back on this farm, working on it. So hopefully we can expand a little bit further. I still need to buy that field real quick too. Or loan the money and then buy that field. Good old field 7. I probably won't worry about planting on it this season. So it'll just sit there for a little bit. So what I need to do is finances, borrow. We'll borrow $185,000. Farmland, field 7, and buy. There we go. So now we own field 7. And it's a pretty decent sized field as well, which will help us out in the long run, I feel like. So my next goal is I'm going to probably try and get field 6, field 9, and field 8 all together. Or at least attempt to get the money. But at the same time, we'll still need to repay back the loan we took. But I think the contracts will kind of help out by paying that. Is what I'm going to try and do. So yeah. How is this? It's about full. Okay, I'm gonna need to get this guy. Alright, quick. We might unload it as well. Once this harvester gets close to being done. Wrong way. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's good. We'll go ahead and sell this right quick. Since we're just like right here. Let's dump this. Alright, there we go. 75% transport, so that field will be done soon. Sooner than later. Field 88 has a little while to go, but it'll get there, I think, in time. Alright, we'll just park this right here in the middle of the field, like. There you go. Alright, well, I do hope you guys enjoyed the stream and all that. And the next time we're on this farm, we'll continue to do the contracts, and then we'll more than likely probably skip the time to harvest season and start harvesting our field and all that. So yeah, I will see you guys next stream on Satisfactory on November 23rd. And yeah, see you guys there. Later.